How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Row's back with another video. As you can see from where I'm sitting in my setup and everything, we're gonna be doing a little bit of a different video today. So my favorite band, I don't know if you can see the tattoo, it's somewhere. There you go. My favorite band, Periphery, just dropped 2 new songs from their new album, which is coming out March 10th? I think it's March 10th, and they're actually coming to town on March 3rd, so like I'm gonna probably see them live before the album comes out. But that being said, they have 2 new songs, and it's all I've been listening to. I'm super hyped, so we're gonna dig into them, and I'm gonna talk about them as we go through, and I'm gonna give you my rating because I'm a metalhead, in case you guys haven't don't know that already. I listen to metal mostly. I listen to pop a lot, but I mostly listen to metal. So yeah, Periphery, 2 new songs. We're gonna check them out. Okay, so the first song that we're going to be listening to / checking out is Wildfire. So I'm just going to start it up because this is what everyone's doing. They're just playing the song and talking over it. So that's what I'm going to do. So first of all, I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to hear me over the song. We'll probably check that really quick here. 1 second. So right away, the first opening riff is so sick, like catches really quickly. You're just like, all right, this is gonna be a heavy song. It's gonna have a lot of highs. It's gonna have some mellow parts, but mostly just listen to it. I've already started to look into lyrics and stuff because I like to learn lyrics so I can sing along. The lyrics are really good. Spencer's a great vocalist, obviously, but the way that he like goes all over the place with his vocals, like all over the place. It's crazy. Like, I wish I could just let you guys listen, but I think I would get copyright struck or whatever. So I'm just gonna talk over it. But yeah, you can see the videos playing right here on my girlfriend's awesome setup, which is also where I edit. But yeah, I've seen Periphery about 6 times. So whenever they drop a new album, whenever they come touring in town, I have to go see them because I'm a metalhead. Like I said, metal is my life and Periphery is my favorite band. So obviously, Periphery is my lifeblood. And here they go, sustaining me once again with this awesome song, Wildfire, because it does catch like wildfire. It's really catchy. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I'm already learning it. It's just, there's so much. I love progressive metal. It's my favorite genre of music. And there's a lot of haters, like they like, oh, I love metal and I love progressive metal, but I don't like Periphery, and I don't understand that. I'm a big person, like, if it adds something new, if it brings in something interesting, and obviously Periphery does a lot of that because their songs, they go from heavy to melodic to just soft. Sorry, I need some water. To really poppy. There's a saxophone solo in this song, so there's a lot of cool things going on. They never disappoint. I'm just gonna talk basically about Periphery while this song is playing because you guys already know I love it, but they do have some callbacks to older albums in this song, and I believe in this song, actually, yeah, we'll probably hear it, but there's a callback to one of the riffs from Juggernaut, which is really cool. Some of the lyrics call back to other lyrics. There's just a lot of and here we go once again. There's another, this is the chorus, but it comes halfway through. Where are we at right now? We're at 2 minutes and 19 out of 6:31, so a quarter of the song, or a third of the song. Finally the chorus comes in, but Periphery doesn't do bridge, bridge, chorus, bridge, bridge. They go bridge, 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 a chorus, 4 more bridges, a breakdown, a saxophone. You know, it's just crazy. That's why I love them. Like, I'm a proponent for experimenting with music. I love music. It's something I want to talk about more on my channel. I'm sure some of you guys will appreciate it. Maybe there's not a lot of overlap with metal and toy collecting, but you know, it's my favorite band. I love toys. I love metal. What can I say? But these guys, they don't have a basis. Here, so good. Sometimes you just gotta go in with the groove and the vibe, but you know what? I don't really care if this channel and this video gets copyright struck because I'm not monetized yet anyway. So yeah, but this is kind of like stream of consciousness, you know? I'm just listening to music with you guys, talking to you about how I feel. Like, here's a solo by, I think is it Misha or is it Mark? It's Misha, of course, playing the guitar. Misha's basically the guy who created the band. He's a guitar god in my opinion. I mean, everybody in this band is like the top of their profession, like top drummer, top guitarist, top vocalist. They are all just very talented individuals that come together to make very awesome music that I appreciate wholeheartedly, because you know how your favorite band hits you like no other. Like, it just hits you in ways. Like, this song is dark, but it also has lightness. It's got pop. Spencer's just such a creative vocal talent. Like, I can't explain it. I like to sing. I'm not the best singer in the world, but I do get better with practice, like everybody. Like, I can do some pretty decent screams and growls. Sometimes I can do some pretty awesome clean vocals depending on the range. I can't always go super high. Can usually go a little bit lower, but not always super high. But Spencer just all over the place. And here's that little poppy elevator music breakdown, and we'll have a saxophone solo here in a minute. So, you know, Periphery just throws all kinds of music. I just had to hit a like on the video. I haven't hit it yet. 4:39, and you know, this is just the music video. This isn't even the full song. The full song is like 7 minutes, so there's some extra fluff at the end, like another play out and whatsoever. So, you know, they just throw a bunch of stuff at the wall, and whatever sticks, they go with it. And you know what? I like that. A lot of my music on my phone is just stuff that I've listened to for 30 seconds and I hear something interesting that I haven't heard before, and you know, I go every Friday on Apple Music and look for new music. And you know, not that I was looking for new Periphery, I knew when it was going to come out because I'm always following these guys because they're my favorite. But yeah, you know, this is just a chill little meltdown in the song for us to relax. And here's the saxophone coming, so if you guys like jazz or whatever, there's a saxophone solo in Wildfire. I will say, as much as I like Wildfire, Zagreus, the other single, I like it so much better. This song is amazing. That's not a hit against this song at all, because this song is, I can just tell this whole album is going to be amazing song after amazing song after amazing song. And here we go with the little poppy kind of chorus breakdown thing. And yeah, you know, there's, I don't know, this song is just, it's a good song. It's a good lead single. It's not the best song on their album, I'm sure. Like, I'm sure there's many better songs. Like Fat Dracula's, it's not called Fat Dracula, but there is a song that's basically Fat Dracula on there, and I'm pretty sure that's the song that comes after Zagreus. No, it is the song that comes after Zagreus, but I'm pretty sure that it's the epic, like, Reptile. If you guys aren't versed in Periphery, their first album, Periphery 1, has a song called Race Car, and it's about 12 minutes long. And then Periphery 4, Hail Stan, has a 15-minute song called Reptile. All right, so now we're going to check out track number 2 from their album that they released, which is called Zagreus. And I like Zagreus better than Wildfire, but like I said, that's not a hit on Wildfire because it's just as good in other ways. Zagreus is just heavier and meatier, and I like it. It's longer. So yeah, we're gonna dig into that right now. Starts off heavy, just like Wildfire. You know I love that. Let's turn it up a little bit because it's not that late. It's late, but it's Friday night. Who cares, right? But like I said, this song hits super heavy right at the start. It is not holding any bars. The lyrics are awesome. Like I said, I've looked them up. I'm trying to learn them, so I do need to turn it down a little bit. But I wish they had released a music video for both of them, because as much as I like Wildfire, the music video is kind of underwhelming, except for the saxophone solo part. That was cool. But Zagreus, we just get the album art in the background, which is totally fine. Oh, I love this. I love this little chorus right here. It's not even a chorus because they don't use it again. But that's the thing about Periphery. They'll just take song structure, throw it out the window, and give you something completely fresh that you haven't heard before. And you know, there's bands like Meshuggah, and I'm trying to think of some other gent bands that are heavy. All I can think of right now is Meshuggah, that I'm putting myself on the spot. But they take a lot of influence from them, and they don't rip off Meshuggah. Like Gent, this album is called Gent Is Not a Genre, and Gent is a sound. It's the what they're making with the guitar. That's the sound, and it's a joke. Gent is not a genre, and whatever. You know, some people say it is, some people say it isn't. Periphery don't even really label themselves. They're just like, we just make metal. You know, we're just, which I agree with you. They just make metal because this is awesome, amazing metal. Ooh, what happened? I paused it, and you know, he's such a great vocalist. I'm jealous of him. Like, I love singing. I've been singing my whole life. But he's just like something. I look up to him. I aspire to be as talented as he is, but that'll never happen, of course, because he's Spencer from Periphery. But that being said, I get to enjoy all the music that they put out together, and just, even though like the riff is just basically the same riff the whole song, like in the background there's so subtle differences. Like, it's just, I love this song. Zagreus is so great. Like, I've probably listened to both of these songs. I'm losing my voice from like singing along and screaming along, but I've listened to both of these songs like back to back over and over since they dropped on Thursday at midnight. So I'm a big fan of Periphery. I have a bunch of shirts, I have a bunch of merch. I gotta try to pre-order one of the merch bundles with the physical CD because I have all the CDs of their other albums. So I have to get this one because this is probably gonna be their best album based on this material. To pause it for 1 second because I am out of breath. But yeah, we're only 3 minutes and 7 seconds out of 8 minutes. So there's just a lot of different, there you go, back to the chorus. It's probably, I gotta say, it's up there with some of my favorite. I may be a little biased right now because it's new, it's fresh, it's whatever, but you know, my top 5 Periphery songs, probably Reptile, Make Total Destroy, Era Z, Juggernaut Omega, which is another long song, it's about 12 minutes, and Race Car. So yeah, there's my top 5. So, you know, and that's not even to mention songs from P3, because P3 doesn't, I don't have any, like, a top 5 favorite song from P3, but Flatline is a really good song. And this is probably where this is going to sit once the whole album comes out. It's not going to be in my top 5 on the album, because there's 9 songs, and you know, they're all going to be long. They're all, like, I'm sorry. The album is an hour and 10 minutes or something like that, and these 2 songs are 15 minutes. So, and listen, you know, here we go into this really chill, like, pop ballad part, and Spencer, his favorite genre is pop. I know he loves metal, but he makes a lot of pop music. You guys should check out King Mothership. You should check out Endure, E-N-D-U-R, not with an E at the end. King Mothership is amazing. Like, it's pop metal. It's like a rock opera. It's a great album. And Endure is really good. What else has he? Nick Mystery, that's his pop band, that's really good. But we're talking about Periphery right now. Falling apart, you and I. See? It's so catchy, you just can't help. But like, I love this song. It goes high, it goes lows. Like, this is such a, like, an emotionally touching part of the song. It gets me every time. But you know, they just get me. Like, I get, it's like when I was younger, you know, there's bands that always had my heart and had my affection and had a special place. Linkin Park, rest in peace Chester, because oh gosh, that hit me hard when. So the other one was Avenged Sevenfold. This was the formation of my childhood into where I listen to music now, from like Linkin Park up to now being a huge metalhead. And not that, you know, Linkin Park is like beginner metal, it's new metal, but it was great. It's 2001, Hybrid Theory. It's an amazing album. Now we're in 2023 and we get awesome bands like Periphery making this amazing music. Like, I couldn't ask for more. The album comes out in like 2 months, basically, less than 2 months, because it comes out on the 10th. So, back to the heaviness. Sorry, this is my first video doing this, you guys, so let me know what you think. Like, I may be rambling on a little bit, but these are long songs, and I can't, like, break down everything and analyze it all. I wish I could, but there's just so much going on all at once. Like, There's callbacks. I think it's actually this song that has a callback to Juggernaut. I could be wrong, but I feel like it's leading up to that right now. Or this could be it right now, because it's a very familiar riff. Super heavy, super chuggy. I love it. They got 8 strings, 7 strings, 6 strings. No bassist because Nolly left the band, unfortunately. But hey, you know, you can always fix that in post with editing. So yeah, they make the music that speaks to my soul, and I appreciate that. And they're right from where I'm at. I'm in Northern Virginia. They're from Bethesda, Maryland. So we're right in the same neck of the woods. So they're generally, the first show of their tour is in this area, or the last show of their tour. And now we're nearing the end of the song, where it just goes down into like a piano instrumental cool down, because that's why I'm saying I'm pretty sure the next song, what is it called? Dracul Nars or Gars? I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure that is the epic 13 whatever minute song, not longer than 15, unfortunately. I wish it was longer than Reptile, but I think that's going to be their like penultimate song on the album, like the one that everyone's like, you have to listen to this song. Because funny story, I told someone to listen to Reptile. They're like, oh, I'm starting to appreciate metal and I don't like longer songs though, like I don't like, and I was like, well, you can say you don't like longer songs, but you just haven't heard the right song that's longer. Like, it's like, I don't like anything over 5 minutes. And I'm like, well, you should listen to Periphery. You should listen to Reptile. And it's a 15-minute song. And it will tell you every reason why long form songs are valid, because Periphery, much like the Octavarium album and song Octavarium, which is 24 minutes, tell a story with their songs, no matter if it's 5 minutes, 15 minutes, but the story that they tell in Reptile is amazing. So I can only imagine what Fat Dracula is going to be about, because that was such an amazing song. So yeah, there you go, you guys. We just broke down 2 Periphery. Well, we didn't break down 2 songs. I talked while 2 Periphery songs played, and I gushed about my favorite band. But yeah, 10 out of 10 on both of those singles. Sorry, my mouth's a little dry from talking so much. But if you guys appreciate this video, go ahead and appreciate my like button with a smash, and appreciate the subscribe button with a smash on there as well if you're not subscribed. And of course, comment down below what your favorite type of music is, if you've heard of Periphery, if you like Periphery, if you like listening to those songs, if you liked my little breakdown. I do want to start doing album reviews, which will not be like this. They will be me separately listening to the album and then writing down my thoughts about the album as a whole, and you know, my favorite songs, what songs I thought could have been better and stuff like that. You know, I'm not gonna try to go and look at other people's channels and take influence from them. I'm gonna do what I want to do, because I do want to continue doing toys like that. That's absolutely going to be the main focus of my channel. But I want to review movies, I want to review music, I want to review, you know, media content, like stuff like that, because I used to do stuff like that all the time, and I used to like write reviews and like post some places and stuff of things, and like never professionally, but you know, this isn't professional either. This is just my hobby, and if you guys like my opinion or you want to hear my opinion, then that's totally valid. So yeah, I love you guys. I will see you next time, and rock the heck on.